Some people lose themselves in traffic. Others fall apart from a comment. One disrespectful word, one unexpected event, and their entire day collapses. That's not power. That's fragility disguised as awareness. The Stoic doesn't live like that. He doesn't give the world a key to his emotional state, because he knows what happens outside doesn't control what happens within. And the man who understands this walks through storms like they were silence. Being unbothered doesn't mean you feel nothing. It means you choose your response. It means you train your mind not to hand itself over to every small inconvenience, every rude person, every failure. You don't stop life from happening. You stop it from owning you. And that distinction is everything. Most people are slaves to reaction. They say, "He made me mad. She ruined my day." But the Stoic doesn't give anyone that kind of access. His boundaries aren't just physical, they're mental, emotional, spiritual. He decides who enters and who doesn't, what affects him and what doesn't. And through that discipline, he becomes untouchable, not because the world is kind, but because he has become stronger than the chaos around him. To stay unbothered, the Stoic builds from within, not by avoiding problems, but by facing them differently. He doesn't say, "I hope nothing bad happens today." He says, "Whatever happens, I'll handle it." That shift changes everything, because it puts the responsibility and the power back in your hands. You stop outsourcing your peace. You stop blaming others for disturbing a balance you never took the time to build. Being unbothered isn't passive. It's not a lack of care. It's a presence of strength. It's knowing what's worth your energy and what isn't. Most conflict, most drama, most tension isn't about you. It's about other people trying to project their instability onto anyone who will carry it. The Stoic declines that invitation. He observes without absorbing. He hears without reacting. He watches the chaos move around him, and he moves through it unchanged. It takes training. It takes repetition. But over time, your mind becomes more still. You no longer flinch when things don't go your way. You don't spiral when someone disrespects you. You hold your line. You protect your mood like it's your most valuable resource, because it is. And once you stop giving it away to every little thing that doesn't go as planned, you begin to see how rare real peace is, and how powerful it becomes when it's yours alone. The unbothered man understands one truth: emotional control is the highest form of power. Because the world will test you. People will try you. Life will throw its weight at your weakest points just to see if you still break. And the moment you react without thinking, you confirm their control. You hand them your energy. You lower yourself to the level of what you claim to have mastered. The Stoic doesn't fall into that trap. He doesn't respond to everything that pokes at his ego. He doesn't try to win every argument or explain himself to people committed to misunderstanding him. His silence is not weakness, it's selection. He chooses what deserves his voice and what doesn't, and most things don't. Being calm doesn't mean being numb. It means you've trained yourself to respond from principle, not pain, from clarity, not chaos. And that's what makes you dangerous, not because you fight harder, but because you choose not to fight at all, unless it's necessary. If this mindset resonates with you, subscribe now and hit the bell, because power isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks like stillness when everything around you is shaking. Now answer this: are you actually calm, or just quiet until something pushes your ego? Staying unbothered is about alignment. You don't just avoid negativity, you align your life so closely with your values that outside noise can't reach you. The Stoic doesn't need external conditions to be perfect in order to feel peace. He creates peace by removing his attachment to what he cannot control. And this isn't just theory, it's practice. Daily, relentless, quiet, internal. He guards his time, his thoughts, his words. He's not easily provoked because he's not easily moved. That doesn't mean he lacks emotion, it means he leads it. He doesn't pretend things don't affect him. He just refuses to let those things dictate his next move. His restraint is not weakness. It's self-respect. Most people are reactive by habit. The Stoic is calm by design. Because calm isn't an accident. It's built. In the mornings you don't want to get up. In the moments when people test your patience. In the silence after someone lets you down. You build it brick by brick, breath by breath. Until eventually, your silence is no longer empty. It's full of presence, full of power. The Stoic doesn't live to avoid challenge. He just refuses to lose himself in it. There's a certain strength in being unshaken when everything around you is designed to pull you off center. The world rewards outrage, impulse, quick reaction. But the Stoic plays the long game. He knows that the strongest move is often no move at all. He doesn't explain his silence. He doesn't advertise his restraint. He simply keeps control. Because that's where real influence begins. Not in domination, but in self-possession. To be unbothered is to stop needing the world to be different in order for you to feel okay. It's letting go of the illusion that peace is something that arrives once everything aligns. Peace isn't found in perfect circumstances. It's built in the middle of imperfect ones. You don't wait for quiet, you become it. You stop negotiating your stability with chaos. You stop reacting to things that no longer deserve a version of you. And when people test you, when the unexpected happens, you don't explain yourself. You show who you are by how still you remain. That stillness becomes your reputation. It becomes your power. Not because you say nothing, but because when you do speak, it comes from strength, not survival. You're not here to win arguments. You're here to master yourself. That's the win no one can take from you. To stay unbothered is not to shut down. It's to open your eyes. To see clearly what is yours and what is not. The Stoic doesn't carry every insult, every delay, every disrespect. He lets most things pass, not because they don't matter, but because he knows he does. He values his energy too much to trade it for reactions that lead nowhere. Some will call you cold. Others will mistake your silence for weakness. Let them. The goal is not to be understood by everyone. The goal is to live in a way that doesn't require explanation. When your peace comes from within, you stop needing the world to behave. And when your worth is defined internally, no external shift can touch it. That's what makes you untouchable. Not your strength alone, but your restraint. Not your power to fight, but your wisdom to walk away. Your refusal to let anything outside of you take command of what lives inside. That's not detachment. That's discipline. That's how you stay calm when the world is burning. That's how you hold your center when everything tries to break it. Now ask yourself this. If the world lost its mind tomorrow, would yours still be yours?